Well, no, that's good for us, actually.
But in this video, we're going to take the time to hear some of Warren Buffett's advice that specifically applies to the investing scenario that we all face coming into 2023. So what is that situation? Well, firstly, the market is falling. It fell 20% in 2022. We also have very high inflation, although thankfully that does seem to be trending down, at least currently. And then finally, we have rising interest rates, which are likely going to continue in 2023, based on the Fed reaffirming that they want to get that inflation rate back down to 2% and they won't stop raising rates until they get there. So chuck that all together with the possibility of a decent sized recession throughout the year, and well, for investors, there's a lot to think about. So let's start at the start, the first conundrum. What do we do as rational long-term value investors when the stock market is pretty solidly trending down?
Let's talk a little bit about the fact that the market's down almost 800 points this morning.
Yeah.
Concern for you?
Well, no, that's good for us, actually. We're a net buyer of stocks over time. And, just like being a net buyer of food, I expect to buy food the rest of my life. I hope that food goes down in price tomorrow. When stocks are down, we're going to be buying on balance. And who wouldn't rather buy it, at a lower price than a higher price? People are really strange on that. I mean, because most people, most of your listeners are savers, and that means they'll be net buyers, and they should want the stock market to go down. They should want to buy at a lower price. They have that feeling that they just feel better when stocks are going up.
People just feel better buying stocks when the market is going up. But in reality, you should actually feel better buying at times like right now when the stock market is down so much. And this goes back to a very famous investing quote, which says, the stock market is the only place people run out of the store during a sale. Think about that. When it's Black Friday, we're always buying. How come we get scared when Black Friday happens in the stock market? For long-term investors, we should actually get excited by the stock market falling.